Good morning and welcome to my pre-market morning meditation and journaling session. The things we're going to do in this session are super simple. They're so simple, you're going to question how something so easy can change your life. My name is Samaya, and thank you so much for joining. The first thing we're going to start with today is our connecting to our why in trading meditation. So to get this meditation started, you're going to want to put your feet flat on the floor and just start by relaxing your body. As we focus on our breath, we can begin to relax our body. So take some deep breaths in through your nose. And as you breathe out, feel all the tension just slipping away. Gotta go get my journal. In trading, everybody talks about their $100,000 months. They talk about their Discord communities, their Lambos, and fancy vacations, which is cool and all, but it's honestly not why you were called to trading. God put trading in your heart because you have a gift to share with the world. That gift does not mean that you have to work a 40-hour work week. No. What that gift means is that we must lock in, master ourselves in order to reap abundance from the markets so that we may live a life free of time and financial constraint. So the first thing we're going to do in this meditation is we're going to locate our mind. The way that we locate our mind is by imagining the connection to our brain in our imagination. Take a moment now and please visualize that connection. As we make the connection, you might see a nice blue glow for your mind energy Or if you're more logical, you might see your pink squishy brain in your skull. But either way, the visualization lets us know that we are connected now. Now that we've connected to our mind, what we're going to want to do is drop down a little white string with an anchor and take that anchor and anchor it into your heart. As we anchor it in, we're going to want to visualize again in our mind connecting to our hearts. Connecting to our hearts is very similar to connecting to our mind. We're going to want to visualize that connection in our imagination. So for me, I see a nice green glow, and that tells me that I'm connected to my heart. But again, if you're more logical, you might see your red beating heart in your chest. But either way, the visualization lets us know that we are connected now. So take a moment and please connect to your heart. Good. Thank you so much for connecting to your heart. So the trading session is over. You just took a 2-hour win within your trading plan. Great job. Now, what are you going to do with the rest of your day? Take a moment now and live out that perfect day in your imagination. As we live out that perfect day, we're going to want to feel all the emotions. So get super detailed with your visualization. And as emotions come up, take in a quick, sharp breath through your nose, which allows us to expand those emotions. So please take a moment now and live out that perfect day. Good. Really nice job living out your perfect day. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back through our visualizations and we're going to pick the scene that gave us the strongest emotion. We're going to pull it up again, relive it in our imagination, and we're going to hold those feelings for 25 seconds. But don't stress. You just enjoy. I'm going to count here for us now. Okay? Let's go. Halfway there. Keep going. "23, 24, and 25. Thank you so much for doing our connecting to our why meditation. The reason why we go back and we call up the memory with the strongest emotion and hold it for 25 seconds is because research on manifestation has told us that it takes 17 seconds to create the momentum of feeling the emotion of our perfect life in order to bring it all to our reality. So we go a little further and we hold it for 25 seconds just to really bring that momentum and pull that reality into us. So at this point in time, you should feel a strong connection to your heart, which is perfect. Because now we're going to move in to our journaling exercise. Yeah! So if everyone has their journals, please pull them out now. We have 2 rules for our journaling session. And those rules are that we have a physical journal that we use only for journaling. Pre-market, post-market, it can be in the same journal. But we have a physical journal so that we can push through our data and see our progress. But also, when we're working with our feelings and intentions, it's very important to utilize the energy of our hands. So if everyone could open up a fresh page now, and we'll just start with the date. March 10th. The way we do our journaling here is very special. We work with our subconscious mind in order to implant feelings and intentions for our trading journey as if they've already happened. The way we do this is we pick 3 to 4 intentions that come just off the top of our head, and we write them down in the past tense. Writing them down in the past tense allows us to trick our mind and body into believing we already are that person. So when we're in our trading session and we come up to a fork in the road, we can pick the path of our higher self because we've already written down how they act. Lastly, what we add is a little secret spice of gratitude. So I'll read you out Lastly, what we add is a little secret spice of gratitude. The more we're grateful for who we are and what we already have, the more we can call into our lives. So I'll read you a little example here. I am so grateful that I waited patiently for my A+ setup today. Written in the past, a little piece of gratefulness, and super simple. Okay, got it? So you all are going to take a moment now. Please write out yours, and then I'll read you mine once I'm done. I'm done mine, but I'll give you all about 30 seconds here to finish yours. Everyone done? Yeah! Okay, cool. Here, I'll show you mine. March 10th, pre-market journal. I am so grateful for my trading journey. It's pushed me to become the best version of myself. Yeah! I am so grateful that I waited patiently today for my A+ setup. Yes, I am. I am so grateful I had the courage to execute my A+ setup and honor my take profit, my stop loss, and my sizing. Yes, thank you very much. Lastly, as always, I like to add a little piece of gratitude. So I wrote, thank you, Samaya. Because we honestly don't thank ourselves enough. And the more we can be grateful for our journey and for just how far we've come, the easier the path becomes. So now we're going to move on in to our prayer. The way that this works is we get 2 minutes. The first minute, you're going to take alone in silence, and you're going to offer yourself gratitude and appreciation for the trading journey. The second minute, I will lead us all in a prayer. But please take that minute now and really offer yourself thanks. Good. Thank you so much for taking that minute to offer yourself gratitude and appreciation. Now it's my turn. I'd like to start by saying thank you to me and thank you to you for having the courage to set off on this trading journey. God put trading in your heart because it's something you can absolutely achieve. In fact, trading is just our stepping stone to the life of freedom so that we may offer our gifts and our light to this world. We're living in a time of an extreme battle between light and dark. But the only way that the dark exists is because we don't shine our light. So every day on this trading journey, as we lock in, as we master ourselves, and as we follow our trading plan, that path to sharing our light becomes so much stronger. Our matrix has taught us to give away 8 hours of our day from the time we were babies. We were put in daycare, and then we went to kindergarten, public school, high school, college, eventually to a full-time job. We've been programmed to hide our gifts because the dark won't exist with the light. So keep going. You're on the right path. And as you master yourself, the abundance from trading will just flow towards you. Live in the trust that trading was put into your path because it's part of your highest purpose. Thank you very much. So now we're going to move on in to our visualization exercise. This one's super simple, but really effective. Let me explain. So what we're going to do is we're going to imagine in our mind the market hitting our stop loss. So take a moment in your mind, pull up your charts, spot your setup, and then execute your order. Place your stop loss, place your take profit, and then watch the candles come up and take your stop loss. As it takes your stop loss, feel the feelings that you would feel, but turn them into a feeling of gratitude. So as you hear that stop filled and you see that red P&L, as that negativity starts to come up, take a breath in and replace it with the emotion that resonates strongest with you. So for me, I personally like to thank God for the chance to trade today. But if you're a little more masculine, a little more competitive, you might say, good game, market. You got me this time. Got it? All right. So close your eyes. We've executed our order. Now please visualize the market hitting your stop loss. Good. I like to do the visualization 3 times. I find 3 is a nice repetition that really works for me. But you can do it as many times as you like. In fact, the more times we mentally prepare for our losses, the easier it gets to take them in our trading session. And there's nothing wrong with taking a loss. You have a win rate. And on the other end of your win rate is a loss rate. So the more that we can expect our losses, the easier the journey becomes. So we have one more visualization exercise. This time we're going to send our order and we're going to watch the market come up and hit our take profit. As it hits our take profit, we want to again feel a super grounded emotion. So there's no overconfidence, there's no super elation. We are not market makers. But instead, take a moment, breathe in deeply, and thank God for the chance to trade today. If that feeling doesn't resonate with you, that's totally cool. But please pick one that does. But the purpose really is to feel super grounded. Got it? All right, let's go. So we've sent our order. We've placed our stop loss. We've placed our take profit. Now please do the visualization. Good. Thank you so much for doing that visualization with me. The reason why we visualize our stop loss getting hit and our take profit getting hit is because when we're in trading, our emotions can become super strong. Carl Jung said that a tree cannot reach to the heavens without its roots first going down to hell. To me, in trading, what that means is that the more elated and the more overconfident we are when we take a win, is that the further we can spiral when we take a loss. So the more that we can tackle those feelings head on and approach our trading from a super grounded, emotional point of view, the easier the journey becomes. So now we have our last exercise. What you're going to want to do is put your feet flat on the ground again. Put your feet flat on the ground. And just focus on your breath. As you focus on your breath, I'm going to give us the instructions, okay? So the way that this works is we're going to breathe in through our nose for 7 seconds. As we breathe in, we're going to imagine all the beautiful, resilient energy from Mother Nature coming in and supercharging our being. As we supercharge our being, we should feel it here. And as we feel those strong positive emotions, a little ball of negativity or staleness will form in our stomachs. That's where the out breath comes in. That's where our out breath comes in. We're going to breathe it all back to Mother Nature and say thank you for taking our negative emotions. She can handle it, don't worry. All right, ready? Let's go. Breathe in for 7. Hold for 2. And out for 8. Good. In for 7. Hold for 2. And all back to Mother Nature for 8. In for 7. hold for 2, and out for 8. Last one here. Let's make a count. In for 7. Hold for 2. And all back to Mother Nature for 8. Amazing. Thank you so much for taking the time to invest in your trading mindset with this pre-market journaling and meditation session. Now go off, go trade. You have everything you need. You have all the support, you have all the skills, all the knowledge, and now your mind and body are primed with a supreme calm to meet market open. I love you very much and have an amazing trading session. Bye.